Karen was a mom, a wife, a sister, a friend, a partner, just somebody that was my soulmate. She was amazing. My name is James Baker, and my wife's name was Karen Baker. She was selfless, she was loving, witty, intelligent. She had been running a lot. She had run a half marathon, and she thought she had a pulled muscle. She did physical therapy for a while. At some point, the sarcoma got big enough that she felt the lump in her leg, and that's really what got us to the doctors. It took us more than 6 months with specialty doctors to find out that it was cancer. She was on her way to read in the girls' kindergarten class, and she got the call on the way. And in true Karen fashion, she took the phone call, absorbed the phone call for a second, put her smiling face on, and went in, read the books, because she knew that was her opportunity with the kids. Our kids were so important to her, but also she didn't want them to worry about their mom, ever. We went on with our everyday lives. Kids went to school, we had dinner together, we went on vacation, we went out. No matter where we were in the treatment cycle, how terrible she was feeling, she never missed a single sporting event. Karen was at Megan's last district cross-country meet. Megan had her best time ever, and Karen got to see that, and Megan got to share that with her. The thing to know is that when she got diagnosed, they told her that she was stage 4 and she had 18 to 24 months to live, and she made it 8 years. You think you have health insurance, so you think that you're going to be okay, but when you have to put $16,000 out to pay co-pays, when you have to fight the insurance company because they don't approve a treatment that you know is something that your wife needs or that your family member needs. And when Karen got her prosthetic leg, we wanted her to have full motion. She wanted to be able to run again. She wanted to do, and so that was $60,000 out of our pocket. You know, when we started traveling the country, because the answers, I didn't want to hear the answers. Fly to Houston, get to Boston, get to New York, and okay, so you get there, but how are you going to get treatment? That means you have to go back there every time, and where's all that additional money coming from? How about the logistics? Who's watching the kids, and who's taking care of the house, and who's taking care of the family? And oh, by the way, are you still working? Where's the income coming from? So Team CMMD was amazing. It's everything from monetary help to emotional help to the support that we got, the involvement that she was able to do in helping others even while she was struggling meant a lot to her. She was always an auction person. She always helped with auctions at school, at other events. So she volunteered to do the first food fight auction. Christine calls me up and says, I had this epiphany, and I think we should have a Karen Baker Bravery Award. And I'm like, okay, you realize she will kill you. I had to get her there early, and it was at Downingtown, and it was cold. She had no hair, but she had this really goofy fur hat on. And when Christine started talking about this award, before she started crying, she looked over at me and gave me her eyes that she always gives me, like, I am going to kill you for not telling me, because I wouldn't have wore this fur hat. So what she would always say is, about things like this, even the scholarship, I don't understand why everybody thinks I'm so brave and I'm so strong. I'm just doing what anybody else would do. And so that's what the Karen Baker Bravery Award is about. The other fighters who think they're not doing anything and don't realize what they are doing for other people every single day by fighting and surviving. The Karen L. Baker Scholarship is a scholarship that a high school senior who's going to a 4-year college that we give them based on their story, about their cancer story, whether it's about them, a family member, a friend, anybody that directly affected their life. We pick at least one winner, and the winner gets $20,000 for college. She loved education. A lot of kids who go through this, my kids included, have a little bit of a hiccup in their grades because they're trying to figure out life, and it's nice to reward them and have them have one less little worry. They've had to worry so much about so much stuff in their lives. For just 1 minute, they get a smile on their face, and maybe their parent or their sibling or their aunt or whoever gets to think that, well, at least some good came out of the bad. I think we give people hope. I think that's the biggest thing, and hope comes in many different ways. It comes in support financially, it comes in support of meals, it comes in support of companionship and camaraderie, the thank you notes and the emails, and they all have a common thread, which is for a minute there's more hope. For a minute we don't have to worry about how do we pay the next bill. For a minute, these are people in our community that we want to know and support. It's easy to lose hope, but you can't lose hope. Hope is more important than any other emotion when you're going through this. There's gonna be anger, and there's gonna be sadness, and there's gonna be frustration, but if you can have hope, hope is what makes you get to tomorrow.